Girls aren't ever that busy with their low-key alcoholism, hobbies, unimportant jobby job careers, and fickle friends. For a girl, nothing is more important than meeting and locking down a high-value man. Again, when you ask a girl out, and should she say, well, I've got goat yoga Wednesday, and then I have girls' night out on Thursday, then I have a painting class on Friday. She's not interested. And you should get off the phone and you should not contact her again. But a girl that is interested will move all of this bullshit out of the way in order to see you. She'll either say, yes, I can't that night, but I can next week. Or she'll say no with one of these bullshit excuses. Girls have like busy girl stuff. But at the end of the day, and you get around enough women and you're around women long enough, you realize literally there is nothing more important from about the age of 5 forward than them meeting and locking down a high value man. It's like we say, what are girls' hobbies? Eating hot chips, lying, charging their phone, getting abortions. Those are what most people think of as girl hobbies, when actually girls' hobbies are meeting men, chasing men, having sex with men, juggling men, hiding men from each other. That is girls' hobby. Girls' hobbies from a very young age, you put boys and girls at like a 5-year-old's birthday. The girls are watching the boys. They're talking to the boys' moms about the boys. They're talking to their moms about the boys. They're kind of keeping an eye on the boy. What are the boys doing? The boys are fighting, falling down, bleeding, riding motorcycles, bicycles. Girls are not on their radar, not even until about 15 or 16. Then it's very intermittent. It's kind of like, oh yeah. So you have to realize from that young age all the way till their deathbed, it is men. That's their hobby. That's the most highest and most important thing for them. It's always kind of like the Brad Pitt analogy is like, if Brad Pitt asked her out, would she have said no? Again, you don't have to put yourself in that position. It's so hard to compare yourself to a super alpha, but it does give you a measuring stick. She's either going to say yes, no, I can't that date, but I can this date, which is a yes, or no. And then she'll give you some type of bullshit excuse. But none of this matters. Girls will move all of that shit. And if you ask enough girls, you go, well, what makes you crazy about Sarah? Well, every time Sarah gets a boyfriend, she stops talking to me. That's because the most important thing in the world for Sarah is the guy that's in front of her that she's having sex with, or the one that she's deemed she wants to have sex with when she's not having sex with these other guys. So that's the real deal. Is for women, men are the most important thing, and meeting and locking down a high value man is what she is literally driven. That's why she has a womb, so she can have babies for this high value man. And that's the real deal. Talking about the high-end ladies selling a product, they work later. Dang Fleet Foxes, and she thought she could fix them. Yeah, that's pretty good. JH, that's pretty good. Where like the hooker in the room with Hunter Biden saying, "I can fix it." That's pretty good. That's very insightful and very, very true. She's like, we could live in our crack house together, me and the president's son. And that's pretty good, man. That's really good insight. And we got 25